There's a classic jazz funk tune called Expansions. This was by Lonnie Liston Smith, and it's got a really great bass groove on it. If you don't know Expansions by its title, I'm sure that you'll recognise the bass groove. It was played for decades in the club scene, especially in the UK. In this video I'm going to teach you how to play the main bass riff from Expansions, but a word of warning, it's pretty fast and it's technical as well. And the original was even played on upright, and that's tricky. I tried that this morning. It's really hard on upright bass. It sounds really like an electric bass on the record actually if you listen to it, but it's definitely upright. But even if you can't get this bass riff up to tempo, it's still great to learn. It's good for helping you develop your kind of technical skills. So you can practice it very slowly with a metronome and gradually get it up to speed over a few months. I've written out the Expansions bass riff in standard notation and tab. You can get that on a free PDF by clicking the link below this video in the description. To start with, so you can hear the bass riff, I'm going to play along with a live version of Expansions. This was by Lonnie Liston Smith, and it was performed at the Hideaway in Streatham, London.
Your mind to understand we all must live in peace.
Now that version you just heard isn't quite as fast as the original version, but it's still technical to play. So I'm going to break this riff down now. There are some alternatives to the main riff as well, and I'll show you them afterwards. Once you know this riff, the real secret to it is maintaining it round and round without losing the groove. If you're enjoying this lesson, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do that by pressing the red subscribe button on the corner of the screen, and if you click the bell and select all, you'll get notified as soon as I release a new video. So this is in the key of C minor, and we've just got a bar of C minor 7 and a bar of F minor 7, okay? It's a 2-bar loop, and I'll show you the first bar. I'll play it for you slowly, this first bar. Okay. So that's the first bit, so we've got C, F, F sharp, G, B flat, okay? Okay. So the C here on the A string, and then the D string. So 3, 4, 5, and then fret 3 of the G string, that's the B flat. Playing the B flat just before beat 3. Okay. Then we go on. Okay, that's G, C. So the way I do it is I use my third finger on G and then my little finger on C. Okay, you don't really want to sort of bar it. Quite hard to get that clean if you're playing it fast. So it's G and then C and then B flat G, okay? Okay, you can use your little finger or your full finger for G. Okay, I'll play that whole bar slowly. Make sure you play that B flat short. That one there. I'm going to loop that round, join in with me. I'll play it a little bit slower. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, and then we've got the next bar. So we start on F. Okay. Okay, you might kind of recognise that shape. That's the C minor pentatonic scale. And then we've got a D at the end, okay? So F, 3 Fs, and then E flat C. Try that with me. 4, 3, 4. Okay, and then the second bit of that bar. Okay, and that's up to the D. I'll play that whole bar slowly. 3, 4. Again, 3, 4. Okay, try that second bar with me. Slowly. 3, 4. Okay, we put the whole thing together slowly. Try it with me. 3, 4. Once more. Okay, that second bar, you can use an open D, so you can shift for it. I found that playing it up to full speed, this one didn't work as well, but you can try that if you prefer this kind of fingering pattern. So, like this. Okay, so you shift down. B flat and open D, and then move back to C, okay? So that's an alternative position. The original bass player, Cecil McBee, was a straight ahead upright jazz player. All the musicians actually on this Expansions album play straight ahead jazz, so this was a kind of different direction for them on this album. Cecil McBee played with Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter, Keith Jarrett, okay? So he's a really great player. It's very difficult to play this Expansions line on the upright, so it's fine to play it on the electric as well, but he plays some variations. So I'm going to show you 3 variations to this main riff. He kind of just mixed them all in. So alternative riff number 1, just when we come back down, we stay on the F for a beat, and then we do that. So okay, so that second bar is that, okay? Alternative riff number 2 holds the high C on for longer like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's another nice one. Alternative riff number 3, Cecil McBee definitely played this a few times. It's the first bit of the riff that's different. Okay, so that's from the C minor 7 arpeggio. Okay. A bit more technical to play that, but it's a good one to put in sometimes. Okay, so you've got 3 alternative riffs there. You've got the main riff and then those 3. So what I suggest you do if you're jamming this tune is just mix and match them, okay? Sesame B does that. He kind of varies things. He puts a few more variations in as well. So it's going at quite a blistering pace. You've got to be thinking and just kind of varying those to give a little bit of sort of a bit more interest to the bass line. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is very fast and very technical, so make sure that you learn the notes properly, slowly first of all, okay? And then you can speed it up. So you can, once you know the notes, you can do it at say 90 BPM. Okay, you could even do it slower, so at 80. Sometimes it's actually quite hard to slow it down once you've played it quickly. Let's try it 70. Okay, so you can play it as slowly as you need to just to get it right, okay? So that's it for this video. That's the main riff from Expansions. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought below in the comments. I always like reading those. A lot of you might find this too hard to play at full tempo, but hopefully you got something out of this lesson. Don't forget to help me out by liking and sharing this video and also subscribing to my channel here on YouTube. If you felt you got value out of this lesson, you can always buy me a coffee. They're $5. The link's at the bottom of the screen here, or if you have a look in the description, you can click the links there. Also, don't forget to check out my website, gbshed.com. I've got loads more bass resources over there. You can buy t-shirts. I've got bass video courses and membership. So check that out. That's gbshed.com. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hopefully see you very soon in the next video.